Hey there, it's Jen Arkfeld for Stamped Silly. I'm back with another Manic Monday card. So let's get a card made in under 10 minutes and see what we do here. I'm going to start out today with a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and I've cut it the long way, so it's cut 4 1/4 by 11, and I've just scored it in half, and then we're going to use I'm just going to use these streaks from the Gorgeous Grunge set. I'm going to put them on here. And I'm just going to stamp those down the side of the card in Pool Party ink. And I don't even need to ink the whole stamp up because I'm going to I'm just going to use them on the edge. And you know what? I'm going to do this at varying depths so that it looks a little off. Alright, so we're going to do that. And then I'm going to use the Delicate Doilies. I haven't used this stamp set in a while, and I thought, oh, it's time to use that. So we're going to mix some grunge and some delicate together. I'm going to go back to that Pool Party ink. We're just going to stamp a big doily right up here. Okay, that looks great. And then I'm going to take this gold baker's twine, and we're just going to put that in a heaping mess on our card. I've seen this done a lot, so I know it's the current trend is just to throw some twine on your card, and you know what, it doesn't really matter that it's in any shape or form. So we're just going to put this on here, and you know what I do is I just kind of wad it up a little bit and then glue it down. I try not to be too picky, but that's not always very easy for me. So I'm just going to use a couple streaks of liquid adhesive. We're just going to stick that down. This adhesive will dry clear, so it won't make too big of a... You won't be able to see it really on our card. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Alright, so I have that done. Now I'm going to use some of the hexagons from Six-Sided Sampler. Geez, excuse me. I'm going to stamp these in various colors. So I'm going to start off here with some pistachio pudding. And I'm just going to stamp that on my scrap piece. My black is going to get mess. I have a big wad of glue on my finger, so I will need to clean my clear block when I'm done, because I'm sticking to the block itself. Okay, now I've grabbed the floral image from Six-Sided Sampler, and I'm going to stamp that in Crisp Cantaloupe. And then lastly, we'll use the, I guess it's the plaid pattern, and we'll stamp that in Pool Party. Go over here. There we go. And then I just need to punch those out quick. Okay. There's one. And two. And this last one here. Okay. Oopsie. And then I'm just going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals to put these on. And you know what? Those will help cover up the big mess in the middle. So, if I can get them to work with me today. It's too early on a Monday morning, I take it. I'm not always good early. Okay, I'm going to set this one down this direction. Actually, I'm going to wait on that one. Never mind. A girl's got a right to change her mind, correct? I'm going to put that one right there. That will help guide me to where I put the rest of them. Okay, now for this, see how that's just covering, going to cover up that, the majority of that mess under there. Oops. Now we can put this other one down. There we go, perfect. Okay, now let's stamp a sentiment. And to me, I've got, this is my rationale, okay, a little bit crazy. I've got grunge, and I've got delicate, grunge, delicate, and a little grungy look there. So we'll say this is a wedding card. We're gonna marry the grungy guy with the delicate woman. How's that sound? I'm gonna try and clean that off. These cleaning wipes work great. See, it's just taking that that mess that I made on there right off. So I've got a congratulations stamp here, and I took that from Delightful Dozen. And then I've got my gold Encore ink, and I'm going to stamp that just right here. Looks awesome. That gold ink will help bring in the gold from that baker's twine. And then I've got just some scraps of gold sequin trim here. And I'm just going to pull off some individual sequins. And we're going to scatter these around on this card. And again, that will help pull in the gold from the other elements. And I am finding that my favorite way to adhere these on is just with some two-way glue. I just put a dot of two-way glue on my card, and then it also will dry clear so that you don't see that. I was using multi-purpose glue to adhere these down, but I was finding that the glue would stick out from the hole in the center of the sequin, and then I would have sticky spots on my card. So I tried this method, and I think I like it. Sometimes I think a glue dot is just a little too big, maybe? I don't know. They don't seem to want to work for me with the glue dots, so I just went with a two-way glue, and it seems to work really well. Okay, you know what, there we have it. Pretty simple, pretty easy, and we're done. So, I hope you enjoyed this week's Manic Monday card. This one is nice and springy and great for a spring wedding. So, join me next week on Stamped Silly, and I'll be back. Goodbye.